Hello, everyone. Okay, so I guess I am live now. I can see already few people live. Hi, Shri. When is going to start this session? So we have already started the session now. Thank you for joining in. And let me just double check on YouTube whether we are live on YouTube and LinkedIn. Let me check on YouTube first. Guys, if you can hear me loud and clear, kindly let me know in the comment section that you can hear me loud and clear. And I can see Aditya also joining in. Hi Dhananjay, how are you? Hi Eugene. Hi Aditya, how are you?
Hi, Amit sir. I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so people were waiting for us today. And even before we got live, people were saying that we have not started event, we are late. I guess we are on time. People,
We are on
you guys were earlier on our platform. Okay, yes, so I can see Priyanka says yes, she can hear us.
time.
Okay,
Guys,
so
one thing that we can clear now. One second. Okay, so guys, this hiring event is for two companies that are hiring in India, right? So if you're based out of US or uh, by the way, this so one company is hiring for that is a US based company, and that is hiring for a remote position in India, and another one is an Indian company hiring for their positions in Gurgaon, Delhi, right, NCR region. So if you are supposed based out of US and looking for a job in the US, this may not be a right fit for you. But suppose if you're based out of African countries, or and you're looking for a remote software developer job, that is for a company based out of India, this US based company might consider you as well, right? So just clarify, this event is not for those who are looking for a job in the US, right? Because a lot of our followers, a lot of the candidates who work with HiCounselor, right, they need a job uh, with a company that is in the US, provides a US salary, and as well as can help stop their OPT or everything, right? So
but
please.
guys, for that we have our ISA program. So if you are in US and you are looking for a full-time role, you can definitely join our ISA program. This is, and we are also, this is just the beginning from our
Yeah,
platform that we are starting it with like hiring purpose, and that was the goal right from the beginning, that to make this platform in such a way that employers should hire from this platform. So this is just a beginning of that, and I guess very soon we'll be onboarding and posting, doing some hiring events for US also, for Europe also.
yeah,
That's the plan. But
yep.
okay.
And guys, we're already on track for that. We have started collaborating with companies that are in the US, uh, and and we'll be helping them hire talent over here as well. So if you're someone who's looking for a job in the US, very soon we'll have events coming up for you. But one thing that we can do, you can just stay here and you can see what is the process. You can start attempting projects on the platform, right? And then your portfolio will be will start building on our platform. And the moment we have companies who are hiring in the US, and if your portfolio, your profile is there, we can immediately refer you out, right?
Hmm.
So you can probably stay for the next 15 minutes. You can understand the process, because the process is same for everyone across the world, right? It's just that today, two companies that were hiring, helping immediately, they are hiring for remote as well as on-site position in India. Okay.
And this is a good opportunity, guys, to also, like, obviously the project is there in the platform, so anybody can do the project. That is not the problem. Okay, so this is a very good hands-on experience to understand that how companies are posting projects and how you can complete it and build it on your, and bring it to your own profile also.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I think so, guys. Let's why don't we start with a brief introduction? We also want to understand who attendees are here today, right? So, if you can quickly let us know in the chat box your location and the job role you're looking for. Okay, so For example, if I can start, I can simply write I'm based out of Miami, Florida. And sorry, guys, my voice is a little bit down today. I'm down with fever. So I'm in Miami, Florida, and say I'm looking for a data analyst role. Okay, so I've commented in LinkedIn. Similarly, you can comment and let us know what is your location.
And my location is downtown Toronto right now in Canada. So guys, you can also let us know your connection, like location from where I already see few people have posted.
Hyderabad, India, data scientist. Uh, Bhilwara, Rajasthan. Kaushik, you need to tell us what job role you're looking for. Prashant, the same thing applies to you. We need to know what job role you're looking for, right? Cyril from UK looking for data scientist job. Okay. Abdul Rahman, I'm from India looking for machine learning engineer role. Okay.
Uh, Guys, this is a very good opportunities, people, especially in India right now, for getting hired in a US company. So make sure, and I'll just a small request for you: if you are being part of this event, you want to participate, just repost this event, because it's completely free from our side. What we need right now is support from all the people so that we can build this platform more, because a lot of cost is also involved into building such platforms. So if you can just repost and reshare and just type in here that okay, you have reposted the event, that would be a good help for us also, and that will help us to bring in more employers,
Yep.
because employer do ask for our data also, that how many people are doing live projects on our platform. So that is very important. So guys, if you can just share it and repost it on the platform, that would be great.
Mhm. Okay, so guys, if you've reposted, simply write a comment that you have reposted. And guys, especially in India and the US, we have a lot of employers lined up with us. They're literally lined up with us that we plan to start helping them hire. So I'll explain how you can do more and more projects. Everything is free on the platform. How you can do more and more projects, build your profile and portfolio, so that the moment an employer comes up, you don't need to wait for this hiring event. You don't need to wait to attempt the projects. Rather than immediately, we can recommend you to the employers and you can get the interview call. Okay. Anurag is from Dallas, Texas. Anurag, I'm not if you've already heard the initial announcement. If not, these jobs are for people hiring in India, a US company hiring for a remote role in India. But you can stay and you can learn about the process, how you can attempt projects, build your profile, and the moment we have just in a week or two, we plan to onboard US employers as well. We can share your profile directly with them. Okay, based on
Okay, Rishabh has reposted the event. Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you so much. And guys, if you can just also repost it, Ritu also reposted it. A lot of people, Mohammed also reposted it. Lakshmi says, "Hi Amit, hi, thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you for giving me a little more attention." Thank you. Okay, and I'm from Odisha. So, guys, anybody in India looking for role into software data, I guess today you have a good opportunity. Uh, and this is one of the rare opportunity. A lot of companies do conduct a lot of like technical based programming assessments, but I guess this is a good way or different way of hiring now through projects. So complete
Mhm.
the project, be in the top, be on the top on the leaderboard, and you will be directly called for an interview.
Yep. Okay. So I think yes, guys. Let's take one more minute and we can see. Let's see how many people have reposted it. And guys, our mission is that we onboard as many companies as possible, and we have literally kept companies on hold right now, right? Because we wanted to start with two companies, help them hire talent, and just in a week or two, we will start onboarding more and more companies, right? Our objective is no matter which college you come from, where you're located in the world, because a lot of times people who who goes to like IITs or NITs, they get great opportunities, right? But here you literally attempt projects, showcase your skills, build your portfolio, and based on that, we will be sharing your profile directly with the employer. So if you have the skills, you can get a job, and if you don't have skills, the platform is there for you to learn, right? You can learn, upskill yourself, and continue building your portfolio, and then when you're ready, we are going to share that with you, your profile with the employer.
So we have almost like 200 people live, guys. I can at least expect 100 reposts.
Yep.
Okay.
And one more thing, guys, that I started just earlier this week. I'm not sure how. You would be interested in that, but we started interviewing people, doing short interviews, like just 2 minutes interview with people who work at Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Silicon Valley, and asking them how did you get the software developer job, and they shared their quick advice. So we are creating basically tech overview of jobs within 2 minutes. It's a YouTube channel. Take a look at it. I'm sharing link in the chat box for with everyone. Let me also add a banner over here. You can simply search tech jobs in 2 minutes, and it is getting great response uh, just within I think 2 days. We just started it yesterday, and so on YouTube you can search for it, and I'll also add 1 second. Guys, a lot of things going on. This is the channel that we just created, and it is getting a lot of attention just in 2 days, right? So I'm adding it here. Go to it if you like it. Follow it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe for it. But I think in this, what we have tried to take interviews of people who are actually working in top companies and asking them how they landed there, what was their journey, and what is their advice. And these are not like long videos. We have tried to keep that these videos like within 2 minutes, right? So that you can learn in the minimum time. So you might find it helpful. Okay. But the moment, just 2 days ago when I started this, and boom, it just got it has been flying since then. So seems like there is a lot of need, or people want that. Okay. Okay. So I think we are all good to get started. Let me quickly double check how many people have shared it, and then we can get started on it.
Okay. A lot of people now reposted it.
Guys, only 224 people have reposted it, which is not that great. Look, again, we want more and more people to come create their profile, attempt, right? So that we can attract more and more employers, right? Employers usually come that when they see, okay, are there a lot of people, right, who are actually working, because they want to hire diversity of talent. They sometimes want to hire some very excellent candidates for some of the medium position. They want to hire someone who's like intermediate. So we want everyone on the platform. Okay. Okay. Amit sir, anything that you want to cover before we explain the process?
I guess we're good. We can start now.
Okay, perfect. So let me share it. Okay. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up the deck. Okay, I'll share my screen. Okay, guys, I hope you're able to see my screen. One
Yes, I can
second.
see it.
Oh, 1 second. By the way, this was initially for data people, but now this is for everyone. We also have a software developer position. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining this live hiring event. We are calling it live hiring event because definitely we are live, and we are helping two companies hire immediately. So these hiring positions are absolutely immediate. They just want to, they're ready to onboard candidates, and the way we are helping these companies is that we we want to give them candidates with their detailed technical report so that they don't have to uh, take a pain of sending interview invite to candidates, take their first technical assessment, identify whom they want to interview, right? So we are taking out all that pain to help these employers hire talent. Okay. So and it's a very simple process. It's a three-step process. The first step is we have created real world project for each job position that these companies are hiring for. Okay, so one real world project for each position. So there is one company that is hiring a software developer role, so there is a real world project for that. There's another company that's hiring for a data analyst role, so there is a separate real world project for that. And and this another company is hiring for a machine learning engineer role, so there is a separate project for that. Okay, now you, whichever role you're interested in, you can start attempting these projects. Okay, when you complete this project, there's a detailed technical report that the system will generate. You will also be able to see that detailed technical report. Okay, now this detailed your performance report or technical report, we are going to share with the employers. We are going to send your profile that, hey, for this real world project or software developer role that you're hiring for, this is the technical report of these 50 candidates who attempted the project or who are in the top 50 positions. Employer will review your performance report and will invite you for the final interview round. Okay, now this final interview round can be a Zoom interview, can be an on-site interview. It depends on the employer, but what my understanding is, most of the time it will be a Zoom interview. Okay, but employer is directly going to invite you for the this for the final interview. Now let me show you what are the companies that are that are hiring right now. All you need to do is to simply go to this our website hicounselor.com, go to this option called projects at the top. Okay, and then click on uh, go to projects. If you have not created a free account, the system will simply ask you to create a free account. Okay, and when you go there, right over here you'll see an option called actively hiring companies. Okay, right over here, actively hiring companies, and that's where you can see uh, this project, which is developing an e-commerce platform using PHP. The company name is Nomad Shipping Company. That's over here. They're hiring a full stack developer role. You have 1 week of time to complete this project, and the location of this particular job role is remote in India. Okay, to start this project. Similarly, the other company that we are helping with is Intelligent AI. As you can see the name over here, they are hiring for a data analyst job role, uh, and they are hiring for their on-site office in Gurgaon. Okay, so if you are in NCR, you can relocate there. This is a great position for you. Amazing company, guys. I've met founder. So I'll also show you the interview with the founder. But again, you want to, if you're interested in data analyst position, or they are hiring for machine learning analyst, or they are hiring for machine learning senior analyst role, whichever is the right fit for you, you can simply click on the start button to start the project. Okay, on the left hand side you can also see a tab called view hiring companies. Okay, when you click on this view hiring companies, that's where also you can see details of companies that are actively hiring, like this Intelligent AI and Nomad Shipping Company. Okay, so Intelligent AI, you can simply click on this view jobs, and here you'll get an overview of the company, what is their industry, as well as who's the CEO of the company, what job roles they're hiring, and also my interview with the CEO. Okay, so I've added a quick interview about with the CEO, where they're talking about their company, what job roles they're hiring, what are their expectation. So you'll get a lot of clarity. So I would highly recommend you to watch this video. Similarly, if with Similarly, with this other company, which is Nomad Shipping Company, this is based out of Miami. Click on View Jobs, and that's where you can learn about what this company is, what is their website, who's the CEO of the company, what is their hiring process, and they're hiring for a full stack developer role. And this position is remote in India. Okay, and the salary is also mentioned over here. They are offering $12,000 per year, which is 10 lakh INR. So uh, so this is one second, guys. Sorry, that's my son. One
No
second.
worries. Okay.
Okay, so this Nomad Shipping Company uh, it's hiring for. So you on this page you can see interview with the CEO of the company. So CEO Jonathan Beller. So CEO Jonathan Beller is a good friend of mine. He is here based out of Miami. He's looking to hire talent. He has his office in Ahmedabad, but he is open to hire anyone remote in India. Okay. So that's about, guys, these two companies. You can get all the information. You can see interview of CEOs who are actively hiring, so that you can get more idea about it. But the process is extremely simple. You simply attempt the project that we have created for these job roles. Simply click on attempt project to apply, or you can also start from this page, which was projects. You go to projects, and you can find the projects over here, actively hiring companies. Simply click on start, and the project will be, you land in this sandbox. When you land in this sandbox for the first time, you need to click on choose your project. So click on choose your project, choose template, and the system will create a virtual sandbox for you. Right, so here you can see the system is creating a virtual sandbox, so that you don't need to do any local setup on your system or anything. Okay, so this particular job role for Nomad Shipping Company, they are hiring a PHP developer who can develop an e-commerce platform for them. So we have tried to create a similar project in here. Okay, it usually take about 1 minute of time for our system to create this particular sandbox, and once it is created, you can complete your project directly over here.
And I believe, guys, this is a very good opportunity, not for everyone. And people are asking question: is it for entry level roles? Yes, so it is for entry level roles. Only one position for the machine learning is for experienced people. So it has two categories. You can check them out on the website, and it is clearly written on there as well.
Yep. And guys, what our objective is, that employers don't evaluate you based on the number of years of experience you have, but they evaluate you based on whether you can complete a particular task or not. Right.
Yes, that is
So,
more important.
so this sandbox is created, right? Click on open sandbox, and that's where, uh, by the way, there are some requirements, right? Please read these requirements before you start the project. So there are some anti-cheating guidelines. Guys, there is no way that you can cheat the system, right? We have tried to create it in a manner. One second, I think I need to share my screen again.
And I guess that would not be right also, guys. If you want to, you're looking for a job, you must complete the task within the ethical standards which are required by the company. So kindly follow it, because anybody who will not be following that, we have to disqualify you, and then you will not be getting the call from the company. So it's very important that you complete within the all the ethical guidelines which are written over there. Okay.
So, let me share my screen. So, guys, when you start on a project, right? Let me share my screen again. Okay, so you will get some guidelines, and the anti-cheating guidelines, they're like pretty standard and the straightforward. This guidelines are that first of all, you need to keep your camera turned on, absolutely mandatory, without any compromise, because your entire video will be recorded. We want to make sure that you have completed the project. Your eye movement, everything will be tracked, right? So don't try to look here and there or like any other screen. That is not allowed. Your screenshots will be taken regularly by the system, and it will be stored for the employer, so that they can evaluate that, okay, you have done the project, you have not switched to any other screen. When you're working on a project, you're not allowed to go to any other tab, minimize your browser, or go anywhere. The moment you do it, system will give you a pop-up, and it will be flagged in the system, and you'll be disqualified. Right, so very simple processes. You come here, keep your camera turned on, right, and do it ethically. Just check this checkbox, click on continue. Okay, when you click on continue, you're here in the sandbox. Now, as you can, Amit sir, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so there are
Yeah.
three
No, no, no.
guys
Wait,
coming
wait,
over here. Okay,
wait.
one
Yeah.
is it shows that your camera is turned on. It should always be turned on. Second thing is that your mouse pointer is within the screen. That means if I try to go to a new tab, right, and I come here again, the system will give me that leaving page is not allowed, and it will be noted in the system. If I try to do it like again, system is going to notify me, right? And if you do that after one or two warning, can you see this will be marked as cross and it will be recorded in the system and you will be disqualified. So when you are on a project, do not go to any other tab, do not go to any other screen. At the same time, never turn off your camera, and this shows your location. That system is tracking your location right from where you are giving this test. So do this, attempt the project. The tasks are given over here. You go to task one by one, read task details over here, write your code, click on run test over here. Similarly, complete all these four tasks, and your response will be recorded in the system. And at the end, you'll be able to see your detailed report as well, which you are going to share with the employers. The same thing is true for data science, data analyst, and machine learning project as well. Okay, simply click on start. If you're a first time user over here, so simply click on choose your project. You click over here, click on choose project. System will create the sandbox for you within 1 to 2 minutes, and then you can go into sandbox and complete the project. By the way, these projects are a little bit lengthy, so you won't be able to complete the project say in 15 minutes or half an hour, right? That's where whenever so you can do this project in multiple settings. Okay, what I mean with that is, for example, if you are on this one project, you want to take a break, you can close the project, come back here again, and in your sandbox, you can restart it. For example, you can come back to the sandbox again and click on open sandbox to restart on this project. Okay. My recommendation is the minimum settings you take, the better it is, right? Because then your report will show that, okay, Abhinav has completed a project just within two settings, right? While Tanya has completed the project within 10 sittings. So your performance will be downgraded there. Guys, any question that you may have, I'm happy to answer. Amit sir, any questions in the chat box?
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, is data analyst roles are only for Delhi or are they remote jobs?
Sorry, is data, what is it?
Is data analyst role is only for people living in Delhi or
Yes, yes. So data analyst role with intelligent AI is only based out of the Gurgaon on-site office. This company, Intelligent AI, the founder strongly believes that he wants to work with team members in their office. So you need to be in their office, right? If you cannot relocate, that's not for you. But again, if you think that you cannot move to Gurgaon, attempt this project, start building your portfolio, guys. Every time you do a project, it will be built, it will be recorded in your portfolio, right? So tomorrow a company comes up and say, hey, we are hiring for a remote position in India. We'll see if you are a right fit and we'll recommend you there.
do we get the certificates after completion? Yes, I guess we can.
No,
We
no,
can.
Amit sir, there is no certification in this.
Okay, this for this project you will not
This
get
is
the
a
certificate.
hiring event,
This is
right?
an hiring event. For other projects, you can get it.
Yes.
Yes. Should we do the project and now live? Yes, the project is live right now.
Project is live, absolutely.
Do fresh jobs are posted along with the projects every week? That's the goal, Mandar, and we are already achieving it now.
Yep,
So either we are doing projects with the mentor or we are doing projects with the company's hiring event.
yep.
So and both are equally important.
And guys, as I said, even if today, suppose you cannot relocate to Delhi for machine learning engineer position, complete projects. And guys, do not try to, as I said, we have implemented strong anti-cheating guidelines. System tracks your face, eye movement, everything. No chat GPT is allowed. Just do it by yourself, and it will be reflected in your report. Do not minimize your screen. Do not go to any other tab. Do not Google it. Do not use chat GPT. Everything will be recorded. Your screenshots will be recorded in the system. Okay.
Follow the ethical guideline, guys. It's very important, and that will because so that we can recommend you in future also. That's very important.
Okay.
Next question we have: what if we want to check the dependency or just copy the boilerplate template? I'm not able to get your question.
Which question is this?
Can you understand this question? This one.
What if we want to check dependencies or just copy the boilerplate? No, that is not allowed.
Not.
Mandar, that is absolutely not allowed. You simply write your code over there. You simply run a test. You do not go to any other screen. You do not check it anywhere. All right. And again, these guidelines directly come from the employer, right? They, although ChatGPT is there, all the other AI tools are here. But employer preference is that they want to hire someone who has the ability to code by themselves, right? Again, even if you don't perform well, right, you can always improve your performance, you can do more projects, that is absolutely fine. But once your profile is flagged in the system that you are moving somewhere because your screenshots are taken, your video camera is recording everything all the time, so we don't want that, right? We want ethical fair practice for everyone. We are there to help you out, right, in this entire journey. So just build your profile, just attempt the projects. Okay.
Multiple sittings doesn't means we are leaving screen. Will it be recorded as a wrong practice?
Yes. Multiple setting doesn't mean we are leaving screen. Doesn't mean we are leaving screen. Will it be
Till the
recorded?
time you are in the window, I guess that is not a problem, right?
No. So multiple setting means suppose this e-commerce project require almost 3 hours of effort, right? I cannot sit for 3 hours straight, right? That's my thing. So what I'll do is I'll start this project. I'll sit for 1.5 hour, do something, then close the project. Okay. Whenever you have to get up from your seat, you need to close the project. You need to close that tab completely. Okay. That will be counted as one sitting. Next time you come, you again open your sandbox. You can restart from wherever you left. Okay. So that will so then the system will count that okay, Vishwajit has come up again. That's two settings for him, and that will be reflected in your final performance report. But you should not be like, okay, you have started the project, now you're looking, now you're saying that okay, let me go and I'll come after 15 minutes walk, the project is open, your camera is open, and you go do this 5 times. That is not allowed. You should be there in front of your system all the time when the project is open. If you have to go, you have to close the tab. Okay.
Okay, how many? Okay, suppose this is the question. Suppose I'm done with my work today and then I want to continue it in the next sitting. How do I close my tab before you
Yep.
can say cannot? Yeah,
Yep.
I guess already
Let
I
me
explained you.
yeah, let me quickly show it to you, okay, so that it's absolutely clear. One second, I'll share my screen. Share entire screen. Da, da, da. So for example, uh, these are the two projects, right, that I'm working on, probably, or like one of the projects. Suppose you're taking this data analyst assessment, this one, right, and I'm working on this particular project. Let me open the sandbox. I just click open sandbox. Okay, I'm over here, I'm checking this, continue. Okay, every time I come it will ask me. Now I'm over here, I worked for say about 2 hours. Now I'm tired and I've completed say 10 items from it. I want to go away. Simply go here and close your tab. Can you see? Either you can click on this one to sign out over here, or simply close this tab. Okay, I'll close my tab. I'm done. Okay, the next time I have to come up again, I'll simply go to HiCounselor website. I'll simply go to projects, right, and when I go on projects, click on go to projects, and your in progress projects will be directly coming on the top left hand side, which is say your progress. You can go here and you'll find those projects, and you can click on go to sandbox. You'll be able to see your sandbox over there. Okay, and then you can restart. So basically close that tab where you're working on, or just sign out it.
In one day, how many times I can open and close? I
My
guess that
as
is
I
not.
said, Rajshri, do it in minimum attempts. If you
Yeah.
do this like 20 times, right, it will be recorded in your performance report, and it won't look good, right, that
Look,
you.
uh, I guess this we need to understand one thing that whenever a company is hiring, this automatically becomes a competition, right?
Yep, it's a
So if you
competition.
are doing in 20 times or maybe 15 times, some might be doing in just one sitting, right? So it will automatically creates a very good impression for those people. So we need to understand if we want to increase our chances of hiring, we should try to do it in minimum attempts.
Yep.
Okay, let's take up more questions. Okay, this is an interesting one. Sometimes using pen and paper is necessary to visualize something or note down the main points so that we can't be looking at screen. But I guess if your camera is on
Yep.
and uh, that would be fine. Make sure that you adjust your camera in such ways so that anybody can see that you are just using a white paper, right, rather than looking here and there or copying it from somewhere else.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. It's a very good platform. Thank you, Vishwajit. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on the platform for practice. And
And guys,
we are trying our level best to make this a very robust platform so that we can attract more and more employers, and it will become a very good platform for hiring also, not just for practice, but for hiring also.
yep. And guys, just think it in a manner that uh, even if you, I mean, look, if somebody starts a project and is doing everything in the most perfect manner, you know, sometimes that is also a red flag. Definitely that person will get interview call, right? But if you're someone who's doing it with your ability, and that we can clearly see in the report that okay, that also tells okay, this guy is a hustler, is doing right, maybe some points you're weak, you will get the opportunity. Anyone who does things ethically will get way more opportunity than anyone who's not, right? So we are just trying to make it a level playing field for everyone. Okay, so just follow that and you'll be all good.
Okay, next question we can take now. Here it is. Okay. Can you provide tips for the freshers who don't have experience for sharing for doing projects? I guess uh, what tips you need? It's a project, you need to complete it. If you have good coding skills, you know the basic understanding. What is the time span to complete it? I guess 7 days is what we are allocating to you, but you can start the project right away.
One advice for you, look, you might be someone who's like, oh, I'm not ready right now.
Mhm.
That's fine, right? So go to projects right over here, click on go to projects, and here we have, when you come on this all projects page, right, you'll see actively hiring companies, you'll see learn section. So the learn is the last one. Okay, if you're not ready right now, guys, come to this learn section and start working on these projects. When you work on these projects, in these projects we have provided you an AI assistant. This AI assistant will work with you just like a human to guide you at each and every step, right? So they also work in a very similar manner. It These projects will help you upskill. You will get the real time help with the AI assistant over there, and you will improve your level over the period of time. You'll build your portfolio, and when you're ready, right, you can start attempting these actively hiring projects. Or if we see that okay, you have grown so much in the last few months, you have built your projects, you have done multiple work, we will start automatically recommending you to the employers, right? As you can see, this is AI guided project. So the projects under learn category, the objective is to, if you're not ready, to make you ready, right? When you think I'm ready and you can start building your portfolio, start attempting the projects under interview section, and this will be recorded in your portfolio. If you're already ready, attempt the projects under actively hiring section. Okay, so let me show you. So look, the sandbox, which is if you're not ready, you want to practice, you can go to the sandbox, like create a project like this, click on open sandbox, and the system will, you'll get a project with an AI assistant. Can you see a small dog, Nexus AI? This is your AI assistant, which will help you at each and every step to learn, right? So you can do your projects, write your code over here. Wherever you get stuck, this AI assistant will come in. You can ask a question, and this AI assistant can help you in Hindi, English, and Spanish language. Okay.
Okay, is this guideline applicable to project other than hiring? So, if you want us to recommend it to any employer, then obviously it will be applicable,
Yes.
because that we will also be considering all those candidates who are seriously attempting those projects, rather than somebody who is only taking help or maybe looking here and there, not following the ethical standards. So, if you want us to like refer it to any employer, make sure that you complete with ethical standards.
Yes. So, guys, any project under learn category, you can do it in. You can do whatever you want. They are
Yes,
not
that is not a
counted
problem.
under. They are not counted under like when we refer you to the employer. But any project under interview category, under actively hiring companies category, you need to follow all the standards. That is extremely important.
Now, this is a good question. Mandar is saying, is the learning projects will also be counted in the portfolio for the future countries consideration? No, I guess
No.
that is only for practice. Yes,
Yep.
that is only for practice.
But in your portfolio, you can always do those projects, and they will appear as a guided projects, right?
Hmm.
Under your portfolio, they will be marked as okay, these are guided projects. Solution was available. so that employers know that okay, you have completed those projects, and that may be helpful when you apply to jobs, right, by yourself, and you can say, hey, see my portfolio, right? And the unguided projects will appear separately. Okay, what else, guys, that we can answer for you?
Okay, taking
Can
more
you quickly
questions.
push thumbs up button, or like this clap button, or if you're on LinkedIn, or thumbs up, or if you're on YouTube, to tell us that you're clear with the process?
And guys,
Any?
if possible, kindly repost it, reshare it. Kindly let the other people also know about the platform. We are regularly building as many projects as possible so that more and more people can do it, right? And if you know, like students, very important, like somebody who's right now in the college, it could be very, very useful for them to build a very strong portfolio by the time they are ready for the for looking for jobs.
Mhm.
Mohammed says, "Can we leave now? Whose questions are done?" Yes, Mohammed, there is no problem. If you have
Yep.
something to do, you can definitely leave.
Okay, I can see all the thumbs up on LinkedIn, so people are clear. Guys, we are very happy that we have started onboarding employers, and we plan to do this regularly. Again, if you are not able to say get into these two companies, that's not the end. We have tons of companies lined up. We plan to get more and more companies. The objective is do more and more projects, build your portfolio so that we can refer you immediately in the future.
Okay. Will the employer see our past resume also? Definitely in the interview round, they will look into it if
Mhm.
you get shortlisted through this round.
Yep.
As you mentioned, you guys are expanding very, very soon. So you guys are also collaborating with AI, IT, IC, TCS companies looking for sales operations or anything role. We might look into it, but right now our focus will be more on software and data.
Mhm.
Certificate for which category? Any other projects which are not part of the like hiring hiring, they will be considered as for certificates. You can download it once you complete it. This is an interesting question. How you categorize that someone has done fantastic project work?
Hmm. So when you will be completing the project, right, the system will generate a very detailed report, and this detailed report will cover your syntax quality, how well you have commented, right, how efficiently you have written the code. Suppose if this project is in PHP, so it will the system will analyze your PHP knowledge, and you'll get a very detailed report. And
Yes.
then for each and every segment, you will be getting marks out of 10, right? So there will be an overall evaluation score, say 7 out of 10, and then there will be each category as well, and based on that we are going to recommend you, employer is going to see your report and will finally invite you for the interview call.
Uh, can I add our previous skills? You can add it to your resume, Akash. Once you get shortlisted, definitely you can show it to send it to the employer. Timeline for completing these two projects for next 7 days. Lakshmi, it will be available. You can complete this project within the next 7 days. Okay, so I'm getting repetitive questions now. I guess, guys, this will be live. This recording session will be available on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube as well as on LinkedIn. Uh, Anything else? If you have any quick question, otherwise we are done.
Okay, let's see if there are any more relevant questions. Thank you for such a fair opportunity, Shafia. Thanks a lot. We'll continue doing that, and you'll see more and more companies coming up. Timeline to complete the project we have already covered. Please watch recording. Is for any fresher, Mandar, we have already told, if you're a fresher, go to the projects learn section, do as many projects as you want, go to then upgrade yourself to the interview section, build your portfolio, they'll share your portfolio to the employer. Kudos to the entire team and the developers who built this site and very clever, including the anti-cheating measure. Thank you so much. Would the actively hiring projects be guided, or it would be more like technical interviews? Sanket, they cannot be guided, right? If they are guided, right, how are we going to evaluate you? They are more like a technical interview, but this interview is more inclined toward your real world implementation skills.
And I guess the project which the report which we sometime will bring it here and we'll show it to you that what is that report looks like. It gives you like very very detailed information about anybody, the project skills. In fact, every task score you will get it, every what skills you're mastering, everything will be there on the report. So so make sure that, and you can see your report also. Once you complete your project, there will be a link available there to see your own report as well,
Mhm.
and you can share that report with your employers, with on your LinkedIn. So that would be good. Okay, Vishwajit, this is an interesting question. Is candidate soft skills will also be considered along with the technical skills? I guess definitely yes, because once you are into an interview round, apart from your technical skills, they must see the right fit for anyone, right? Whether you are the right fit for that organization or not, and there the soft skills do matter. Okay, I guess we are good. No more questions.
Okay, thanks everyone for your time, for your interest. We look forward to working with you. Complete this project whenever you have time or as soon as possible. We are looking forward to recommending candidates to the employers. Uh, yeah, so take this opportunity and make sure to repost this event. And yeah, looking forward to working with you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.